Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Big House. This massive crowd assembled here today to cheer on the Wolverines, already chanting "Go Blue." Both teams have circled this game on their schedule. Two of college football's elite colliding here in a matchup of top 5 teams early in the season. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Boise State Broncos, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Wolverines will kick this away to start us off. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver makes the grab, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Getting set. Here's second down. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Handoff to the back. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own to the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Going for a big play downfield. And he's got it. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here comes a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Brings up third down.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
It's second down and goal now for this offense. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. They'll run here on 3rd and goal. Ball carrier tackled there.
Big decision here on the road for this offense on 4th down. These are the calls that can either suck the energy out of the stadium if it goes in your favor, or it can hype the home crowd up that much more and give them momentum if you're stopped.
No surprise here. The coach has got the offense on the field. They'll go for it. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, BSU.
Chris, I love this throwback approach by this offensive coordinator. 4th down and goal. What the heck? Get behind this offensive line. Trust that they're going to win that surge up front and give the ball to the back for the touchdown.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Returner looking to make a play here. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Looking for his big tight end. And it's complete downfield. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. First down here for this offense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the RPO game, your quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another 3rd down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Well, he's going to come up short of the first down, but how about the effort here? I don't know how many tackles this guy ends up breaking, but he comes very close to getting just enough for the first down. It'll bring up a fourth down. Let's see what the offensive coordinator decides to do.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And he lofts it deep over the middle. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And here's the handoff. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
And sack sets up an important third down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's going for a big play downfield. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. It's intercepted, threw it across his body. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, man, it's a big-time play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Give it to the back again. The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space because of the play of that corner.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
But these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal on this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive, and now it's 1st and goal.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker is coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Broncos. Well, they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. When the kick is up and good, they tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score Boise State 24, Michigan 0.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to kick this one off.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Offense comes back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Trying to get the throw off. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Looking to throw it deep, and he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Going the other way, can they stop him? And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. A solid return to set up his offense.
Well, mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover 3. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
And it's incomplete even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's a quick grab. Great move in the open field. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Defense getting very heavy here, looking to stuff the run. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, BSU.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And the point after is right down the middle. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Boise State 31, Michigan 0.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. On the run here. Lets it go. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time.
And the freshman making an impact play there.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. Great move there. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Broncos line it up with 1st and goal. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. And the quarterback's going to sneak it. Touchdown, Boise State. Still no answer for this offensive machine. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Michigan, 0.
He's going to return it from near the goal line.
Returner is brought down at the 18. And your Michigan Wolverines will take over 1st and 10.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seam.
The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Play action here on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Quickly. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Wolverines looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their 1st timeout.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field in that 3rd down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's 4th down and long.
It's 4th down and a long way to go, but they're going to go for it. And he drops back in the gun. Running out of time in the pocket. It's a fourth down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Chris, I like the call here, going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
So second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his fifth catch in this first half.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. The Broncos lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. They didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking for a deep completion. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? He goes down, but snags the ball and gives this defense a takeaway.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
He missed it. Misfire there, but this has been a thoroughly dominating performance. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Broncos will kick it away and get us going in the second half. They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
Reigns will take over 1st and 10.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Looking for the wide out. He's got it for a big gain. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up into the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And looking for a big play here. Makes the catch downfield. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion. And the Wolverines come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines. Now the important point after attempt. And he knocks it right through. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
In other scores around the country, Slippery Rock 35, Seton Hill University 14.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down.
And the Boise State offense will take over first and 10.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Locates the tight end. It's complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Second down, we're going to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Interesting play call here. Third and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The ball is picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab made by the tight end. But a huge collision blow delivered there by the linebacker. Well, the huge hit there, you half expected to see the ball come loose, but a great job to hang on to it.
Boy, great concentration by the tight end to be able to come up with that catch, but the defense showing how physical they are. When that tight end gets his hands on the ball, they are going to lower the boom.
Touchdown, Michigan. Strong game by this quarterback.
Oh, what a play. Man, this defense, they better watch out for this tight end today. It's proven right.
It's blocked. Oh, and they picked it up.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Looking for his big tight end. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Not much on return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
He's running out of time here. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on second down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot, they can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the Boise State offense will take over. First and 10.
Here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. They give it to the receiver in a jet sweep. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They got some ground to make up. 2nd and long from the 15. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Now, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
1st and 10 play coming up. Keeping it on the ground here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw here. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Makes a quick catch. Breaking free at midfield. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. The pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down. Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. solid run gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Extending the play now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. The Wolverines looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down.
And a senior making a disruptive impact play.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looking downfield. Who makes the grab? They get him down, but he crosses midfield. Spot the ball to 44. The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football.
He'll take a deep shot. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive down to multiple scores. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's got some room and some blockers here. Inside the 40. Past the 20. Crosses the 10. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Broncos. And a pick 6. A monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Boise State, 48, Michigan, 20.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Set to advance on the football.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And your Michigan Wolverines will take over first and 10.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. He's moving out of the pocket now, looking to set up a screen pass here. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball, he had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Snags the quick throw. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Loss of 1 throwing play. Brings up third down. That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Boise State 48, Michigan 20.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Fires it to the wideout. It's caught downfield. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. And the Wolverines will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And completion makes it second and short. Looking to throw again. Lets it go. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Explosive gain across midfield. They'll spot it about the 35. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. The Wolverines are on the move here. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And looking to throw now on first down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and a chance of interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be second down. Important second down play coming up.
Here we go.
It's a quarterback keeper.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit, they didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. On the run, going to heave it downfield. And he pulls in the catch. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. The Wolverines trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan.
You know, today's not been their day, but the thing that you can always hang your hat on is these guys are still competing. They come up with a touchdown here late in the fourth quarter. Can use that as hopefully some momentum into next week.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the Boise State offense will take over. First and 10.
And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. Remember, it was a field goal in the last possession. Let's see what they can come up with this time. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. QB decides to keep it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on third down and long, trying to pick up the first down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now at fourth down and long with the lead, tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Pressure is coming. He bought some time, now lets it go. Receiver makes the catch. Tough running there, breaks a tackle, picks up the first down. And the Wolverines will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Incompletion sets up a second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. Third and long from the 42. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Lets it go. And is intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
On first down, it's play action. Off target with the throw, incomplete. Offense getting set. It's second down. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. And that's a solid game before the defense able to bring him down. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down.
Slippery road, 49. Gannon University, 24.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. And this one is right through. Hold on, there is a flag. If it's on the defense, it would still be fourth down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So first and 10 for the offense after a costly fourth down penalty on the defense. It's an option look. Pitches to the back. Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, BSU. And this one is getting ugly. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
55, Michigan, 27.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Gets rid of it on the move. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle, but first down. The Wolverines looking to run some tempo here.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Man, how do you like to be the offensive coordinator for this team right now with the offensive line coach trying to come up with any answer at all to deal with this pass rush? That's 5 sacks now in this game. They cannot seem to stop this pressure from this defense.
Defense looking to keep the pressure on. Third down coming up. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking to make a big play downfield. And he throws his third interception of the day. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Finding some room with the 25. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here. The Broncos looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback will take a knee. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal off that loss. They'll run the option, and the quarterback keeps it here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. But I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
So a huge play to start the drive and get in scoring position, but now it's 3rd and goal. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Michigan 27.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Defense is coming after him. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Now it's 2nd down here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
It's the coach's favorite formation, victory formation. Quarterback just takes a knee. Well, this one ended up being a blowout, but they get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer